Hello YouTube, Wes here checking in with a brand new video. So this video has sort of a bit of a background to it. I'll go ahead and get into it. About a month and a half ago maybe now, I saw a video from Matt over in California. He did a video talking about this eBay seller he's been using to bid on and buy records from the UK, and they sort of start everything off at 99p, which works out to about $1.20 US. Free shipping on everything, which is crazy from the UK. You know, normally you're paying 10-12 pounds for shipping from the UK, but it's kind of a crazy lot of records. There's not any detailed description of the quality of the record, whether there's scratches, warps, anything like that. They list thousands and thousands of items at a time. So they just really sort of just throw them up there, bid on them. It's free shipping, highest bidder wins. And I bid on a bunch. I ended up winning 4 LPs from the seller. Got those in. For the most part, as Matt has said, they're in really good condition. I had one that was kind of not so great, 1 out of the 3, so I'm doing about 75% as far as the quality of what I got. Unfortunately, I didn't win some of the auctions I really wanted to win. I want to try to collect some of the Now That's What I Call Music albums on vinyl. I'd love to have those. The bidding just went crazy on those. I'm finding it's tough to get them, and I'm not willing to pay the they're getting up near $15-20. I'm not willing to pay that much for them. But I did get some interesting stuff anyway. Like a week after bidding on those records and winning the ones I ended up winning, I got an email, and I thought it was from the same seller, and it said, you know, we're listing lots of 45s, or 7-inch records as they call them in the UK. Again, starting at 99p, free shipping, highest bidder wins. And I sort of started checking out, scrolling through, looked at some of the listings. Again, very sort of limited information in the listings. You get a giant picture of there were lots of 48 7-inch records. You just got a big picture. You really couldn't tell, unless they had a picture sleeves, you couldn't really tell what they were. So I just had a bit of fun, bid on a bunch, ended up winning 2. So in this box here, I have 2 batches of 48 records, so 96 records. I haven't checked out what's in here. I just cracked this open to see. I wanted to see basically whether they were still separated by the 2 lots that I ended up winning. I think this is lot 97 and 101 is what I won here. I'll put pictures and details and what I paid for each lot in each video. But I thought it would be fun just to get a couple of these sort of grab bag type things for 7-inch records from the UK. You know, they're going to be UK singles. They're going to be well, first off, they're probably almost all, if not all, going to be pressed on vinyl rather than here in the US. A lot of stuff was on the 7-inch was pressed on styrene records, which, if you've ever messed around with styrene records, you know they're just tough. You never can tell what you're going to get, and they weren't great to begin with. So it's really cool to have an actual vinyl 7-inch, and they're going to be UK pressings. A lot of it seemed like there was a lot of 80s in here. So I thought it'd just be fun to grab a couple of these and just have fun with it. I've been spinning a lot of 7-inches lately. I come home, I got a turntable here set up next to my desk, and I just come home from work and clean up a couple of 7-inch records and spin them here on the desk, because sometimes my husband is using the TV, the entertainment center where my main turntable's at, and it's not always easy for me to wrangle access to that. So that's a way I can just sort of come home and enjoy some vinyl on my own here in the office. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera over. We're going to bring in a table and do a sort of a top-down look and sort of a first go-through. I thought it'd be just as fun for you to see what I got as me to see what I got. So I'm sure there's not anything great or amazing in here. It's just going to be some fun records to spin and listen to. Probably a lot of stuff I've never heard before, because things were popular in the UK that aren't popular over here. So yeah, let's go ahead and flip over to that second view and see what I got. Okay, so here we go. This is the first 2 lots that have been posted to me. Don't know what it cost them to ship these all the way from the UK, but it can't be cheap. I don't know if they lost money on these or not, but it should be fun. So let's go ahead and dig in, show you exactly what they look like in here. One of these lots are all sort of generic or record sleeve sort of things. The other lot has more picture discs in it. So some of the picture discs I was able to see and tell what they are, but I believe over here on this side we have just the generic sleeve lot, and then over here we have the sort of the picture disc lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out this this generic sleeve lot, and we'll go through this one first. And I'll go ahead and post up on the screen now while I'm pulling these out, sort of the auction photos I saw and the price I paid for this lot, just so you can get an idea of that. All right, so this first one is on the Warner Brothers label by an artist I am not familiar with at all, Sacha Distel, with "Don't Tell Me You Love Me" and "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head." I won't pull all of these out, but just to show you, these are UK pressings. It's vinyl. Definitely has the punch out in the center, which is nice. Don't have to use an adapter on these. And these have the ridge around there as well. And yeah, looks like good condition, just very dusty and dirty. So yeah, it'll be fun to go through these. Don't know anything about Sacha Distel. All right, here's a pretty good one, Columbia 45. This is Herman's Hermits with "Your Hand in Mine" and "I'm Into Something Good." That's pretty cool. Here's a Christmas one, "Little Drummer Boy" by the Harry Simone Chorale, top rank 20th Century Fox, another label I'm not familiar with, and De Lorelli. Can't say that I know that one at all. All right, this ought to be a pretty interesting one. This is the military band of the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards, doing it Cornet Carillon. And then this is the pipes and drums of the military band of the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards, and they're doing "Amazing Grace." So that'll be cool. Yeah, sort of pipes and drums. This one's pretty neat. This is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see how this label has sort of it's sort of carved out. It's like, it's weird how this is done. This epic and all this writing is sort of just, it's carved. It's not printed. This is Johnny Logan, "One Night Stand" on Epic Records, and Johnny Logan, "What's Another Year." All right, this next one on DJM, this is Jasper Carrot with "Funky Moped" and "Magic Roundabout." Another one, don't know much about. Do know the DJM label. I have an Elton John debut album on DJM, so it'll be pretty cool. I don't know if, yep. This is on the translucent vinyl that DJM used, which is kind of cool. Next up, we have Alvin Stardust with "Jealous Mind" on Magnet Records, and "Guitar Star," 1973. Not familiar with that one. Another one that's sort of carved out. This is Greg Diamond, "Bionic Boogie," with "Cream always rises to the cream always rises to the top." Maybe sounds like some disco there. And this one is "Paradise." That'll be fun. Here's something on Carrera Records. Sheila B. Devotion with "Singing in the Rain Part 2. Maybe this is "Singing in the Rain Part 1. Nope, "Singing in the Rain Part 1 by Sheila B. Devotion. All right, here's one. Black Bear Records. That's side B. Here we got Lila and Co. with "Lila." And "The Man from Teotihuacan." 1977. No idea. Alright, here's an artist called Tracy. 1983 is the year on this one. A side is Give It Some Emotion. And side B is The Boy Hairdresser. Cool sort of early 80s pop kind of stuff. Seems pretty cool. Here's Funkadelic with One Nation Under a Groove Part 2. And One Nation Under a Groove Part 1. So yeah, Funkadelic, that's a good one. Glad I got that one. Next one we got here is Olivia Newton-John with You Made Me Love You. Backed with Suddenly with Cliff Richard. Alright, this next one is The Floaters with Everything's There for a Reason. Or Everything Happens for a Reason. EBC Records, and this is The Floaters with Float On. Yeah, not sure. Don't recognize the name, but sounds interesting. I'll definitely have to check it out. 1972 or 77. So probably some disco. Alright, this next one is Rasputin by Boney M. And it's backed with Never Change Lovers in the Middle of the Night. Taken from the K50498 Night Flight to Venus, Hansa Productions. So, don't know what that is. Probably sounds like disco once again. Alright, this next one, side 2 here, we have... Well, the center's been punched out on this one. It says 5-star if I say yes, but not sure if that's who it is. PB 40981 is the catalog number on this one on Areola Tent Records. All right, this next one is from 1987. This is, I guess the group name is Joy, and this is Touch by Touch, Touch Mix. And side B is Heartache Number 1. Yep. Have to spin it and find out. Alright, here's a funny one. This is a Milli Vanilli 45. This is with Girl I'm Gonna Miss You. And side B has, I can't tell, most of the title is gone. I think it's maybe I Want You is the title of the track. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. Milli Vanilli 45. As I said, I don't expect to find anything really great in these. It's just a fun sort of summertime thing to play around with. I'm not sure even how to pronounce this. Anoko no name wa not Tanaka. Kiyu Sakamoto. And Sukiyaki by Kiyu Sakamoto. Alright, this is The Children of Tansley School. Have You Read the Story? And My Mum is One in a Million. So some UK children's music. Interesting to hear. Next thing here, Minnie Riperton, The Edge of a Dream. That's side B. And side A is Lovin' You. Alright, here's one on Ensign Records from 1979. The Boomtown Rats with I Don't Like Mondays. And there we go, Lot 97. Keep that together. And then side B is It's All the Rage. So some Boomtown Rats on there. Pretty cool. There's one on BBC Records. That's side B. Let's go here. Ennio Morricone with Chi Mai. And Ennio Morricone with Come Madalena. In 1978. I don't know if this is some work he did for BBC, for a BBC show or something, but that'd be cool to hear. All right, next up we have Mike Preston with Just Ask Your Heart. This is on Decca Records. And Mr. Blue. All right, we got George McRae on the J-Boy label. This is Honey One. And Take This Love of Mine. All right, next one we got here, Bay City Rollers. This one has She'll Be Crying Over You and Give a Little Love. Here's a good one, really cool label too. It's there's not even a label on it. It's just stamped in there what it is. You can see it now. MCA Records. This is Heavy D and the Boys, Now That We Found Love, and it's got this the regular track on it, and then the instrumental, and that's a good song. I really like that song. So that was definitely a good one to get. All right, another artist, I have no idea who it is. Val Dunican, If the Whole World Stopped Lovin', on Pi Records, and the B-side is I'd Rather Think of You. Another one, I'll just have to listen and find out. All right, another one here on Bell Records. This is Dawn with Candida. And the second side here is Look At. 1970 is the year on that one. Also kind of all over the place. You know, we got anywhere from early 70s to late 80s. There's a classic. Alan Sherman, Hello Mudda, Hello Fada. And the B-side is, so I don't know if it's the B-side, probably is Rat Fink. So yeah, that's a classic one. That's a cool one. Definitely enjoy spinning that one. Oh, there's a nice one. A Paul Simon single, Loves Me Like a Rock. And Learn How to Fall with the Dixie Hummingbirds. Don't know if I recognize that song. That might be a single, a B-side single only kind of thing. That'd be cool to spin. There's one on the Transatlantic label. Bryhouse and Bastric Brass Band, The Floral Dance, 1976 on Transatlantic. And Girl with the Flaxen Hair. No idea. I have to give it a try. Alright, here's a cool one. Pointer Sisters with Jump on the Planet Records label. And side 2, not sure. It's been punched out. No idea what it was. To spin it and find out. Getting down near the end here, this first stack, we got Gloria Gaynor, All You Need Is Your Sweet Lovin', and Real Good People. All right, next one we got here is Andy Williams, the Hawaiian Wedding Song, Kila Kali Nia Wow. I'm sure I murdered that, and Canadian Sunset. So some 60s stuff there. Here we go. There's a classic. Lips Inc. with Funky Town. And All Night Dancin'. That's a good one. This is Nilsson, Everybody's Talking'. I just bought the Criterion edition of Midnight Cowboy, so that song stuck in my head. So that's cool that I got this on 45. I was glad to get that. And Kojak Colombo is also on there. It's a little EP, and then Without You. So cool Nilsson single. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm glad I got that one. All right, this next group, Slick. Not sure who they are. 1976. This is Every Day Anyway. And Requiem on the Bell Records label. I'm guessing this is probably disco, but no idea. I have to spin it and find out. All right, getting down to the last few here now. You got Status Quo, In the Army Now on the Vertigo label. That's pretty cool. Another one of these ones that's sort of stamped in there. I really like these labels. This is the biggest part of this, the fun of this, is that these are all from the UK and they're just nothing that we're used to seeing here in the States. 1986 on Phonogram and Vertigo, and Status Quo with Heartburn on the other side here. So very cool. Next to last one here, we have Brian Hyland with Ginny Come Lately and Sealed with a Kiss. And the last one we have here, Bobby Darin with Beachcomber on London Records and Autumn Blues. So that is it for lot 97. Very happy. As I said, I paid like probably $7, $8 on average for both of these things, so I'm not breaking the bank here. There's 3 or 4 in here that I was really happy to get, and some other ones that I'm curious about. So I wasn't expecting anything incredible, but I'm happy with what I got. So hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you know about any of these that I wasn't sure of. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for 4 more episodes of these. I have 1 more to do right now, and then I have 3 more lots on the way, on the boat, as they say. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or a great night, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.